There's one woman that's kind of getting tired of a lot of women on podcasts and just things they're saying about why they don't need men. They don't need men, and they're arguing with men online in comment sections. But I want you to hear what this woman had to say.
You must be speaking in French, getting on this app talking about some we don't need men anymore. Us women are happier being alone. Who died and made you the spokesperson for all women? You do not speak for me. You do not speak for all women. You need to speak for yourself. If you don't like men, you hate men, hey, that's your business. It's not mine. But once you start speaking for me, you're dragging me into a conversation that I didn't even ask to be a part of. And as for you women in relationships, promoting women being single and hating men, you are a dirty, dirty dog. You out here laid up with some men every single night, and you're telling other women, stay single. Don't trust these men. They're no good. Well, you must be talking about the one next to you as well. Because how are all men bad? If you are a woman sitting around thinking all men ain't shit, they're going to lie to you, they're going to do this, that, and the third, they're not trustworthy, you need to get some therapy. Get off the internet. The women who you're out here idolizing, they're not even practicing what they're preaching. Use your brain.
You can't escape the natural order of things. You just can't do it. Much as the wickedness of things that happen in the Western world, they try to tell you you don't need a man, and you have feminism and any kind of ism out there where you just don't need men. But then something always happens, and it brings it right back to the natural order of things. Women need men, and men need women. God put women here. Even God himself said that it is not good that man be alone. So I'm going to create woman. And I really don't hear men running around talking about, I don't need no woman at all. Forget women. I don't need women. Now, men can say that about at times about dating, but they don't really mean that. We talking about straight lace alpha males, right? Heterosexual males are not out here talking about they don't need women. Now, they don't want the ones that's out here being city girls. They don't want the ones that's out here being 304s and different things like that. But most men I talk to, they say, hey, man, I want to find that one, man, and settle down with her, hold it down with her, man, build something. Maybe have me a little son, man, have me a daughter or something. You know what I'm saying? I've met so many men that talk that way. Only that I'm going to say, at least in the Western world, you will hear some women, not all, will run off at the mouth and say that what they don't need. Then I always tell women, don't listen to these women on a doggone podcast. Don't do that. Because some of these women, like she said, are doing all that talking about you don't need a man, you don't need this, you don't need that. Don't put up with this and put up with that. And she get right off that podcast and go and put up with the exact same thing she told you not to put up with. You don't need a man, but she going to her husband after she get up off that podcast. Them checks she cashing from TikTok, Google, Facebook, telling you don't need a man. She going with her man on vacation, going lay up with him at the beach, getting you stirred up and talking about you don't need a man, and yet she doing real good on her platform, stirring you up. Matter of fact, she tell her man, yeah, I say all this stuff because, hey, babe, that's just kind of get the coins right now. I mean, these women, they silly. Like, I don't get them. Like I said, I'm over here with you. While she at the Ritz-Carlton somewhere, at a Ritz-Carlton resort, laid up on the money that y'all, oh, yeah, she the truth. Oh, she the truth. Yeah, she the truth already laid up with her man. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's why you seeing more and more younger women are starting to say, hey, man, nah, we're seeing through y'all. And notice, like even had one that we did before where she said, why don't y'all tell us how you got your husband, how you keeping him? Don't come in here talking crap. And that's what the young women need. They need advice from other women how to get a husband and how to keep one. Because most women, if you talk to them, they want to be with somebody. They not all trying to be single by themselves. No, most women not trying to be single mothers. They're not, because it's hard to raise a kid by yourself. It is extremely hard. If you don't have that village to help you, man, you're going to suffer. So no woman wants to be a doggone single mother. None. So don't let these women talking about, gas your head up talking about you don't need a man, forget men. You just need a degree, and a degree is not going to protect you. A degree It's not going to help you. It's a lot of things that a man could do that a degree will not do or money won't do. The same thing even with a woman. There's a lot of things that money cannot buy that women can provide, that you can't get a la carte from somewhere. It's just, you can't. Some men say, I don't need a woman. I can pay a woman I can pay a cleaning service. I can get a 304 and pay her for that. I'm like, bro, but you can't pay for companionship. With 304 don't do companionship. When you sick and down, no 304 gonna be there for you. Only a woman that's for you will be there for you. A woman to look out for you and make sure you don't make certain mistakes. It's so many times that my wife's been like, hey, that person right there, they not cool. And at times I didn't listen. And then now she said something to me now, I'm like, hey, about a person? I'm like, hey, all right, because she's been right every single time. And I've had to come back to her and eat crow because she's like, I told you. So now if I say, hey, what do you think about that person? You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes you listen to your wife and what they telling you. I know sometimes as men, we don't like, but no, listen, sometimes that's something money can't buy, bruh. Money cannot buy that. So for somebody telling you when they got a man sitting at home that you don't need a man, they file for that. They should want these young women to get a husband for themselves so they can build a family and do things on their own. But yeah, shout out to this young sister. She read the game and she right 100% on that.